What comes to your mind when you think of someone who is jealous? You probably think of someone who is selfish or vain or materialistic. And when we use that word, that's normally the kind of person that we have in mind. But what if jealousy was used in a different context? Like in a marriage covenant, the same word jealousy that we think of as a negative trait is actually an attribute of devotion, sincerity, and love when a husband is jealous for his wife. And that's the way that the word jealousy is used to describe God at Mount Sinai in Deuteronomy 6. At Mount Sinai, Israel was like a bride to God, entering into this covenant relationship after he rescued them from Egypt. And as part of the vows in this covenant, it says in Deuteronomy 6 and verse 4, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your might. You shall not go after the gods of the nations around you, for the Lord your God in your midst is Qanna, or a jealous God." So rather than being like a spouse who's apathetic or careless, God is passionately jealous for his people. He wants and desires that relationship. And he wants their singular devotion not just because of the covenant that they made, but because he knows that no other gods could love and care and provide for them like he could. But over and over again, these same people forgot about God and chased after idols. And every person throughout time has done the same. We try to find what we're looking for in things that are as dead and lifeless as a wooden image. And in Acts 17 and verse 16, it says, while Paul was in Athens, he was greatly distressed to see that the city was full of idols. Paul was distressed because he saw these people chasing after things that could never love them in return, that could never bring them the true joy or security or meaning that we're all seeking in life. Their hearts were chasing after things that were only robbing them from the source of all that is good, the true God who is jealous for his people. But God didn't give up then. Like Hosea continuing to pursue his wife after she left him time and time again, God kept pursuing, determined to prove his love for us and to draw our hearts back to him. That's why Jesus said in John 12 and verse 32, "When I am lifted up from the earth, I will draw all people to myself." So the drawing power of God is the lifting up of Jesus, his own son. And what that says is that God's jealousy is not vain or conceited. It's loving and sacrificial. It's the unending pursuit of our hearts, even when we've chased after the idols of this world. He proved his jealous love for us by laying down his own life on the cross. And that's why today we're compelled to love him with all our heart and with all our soul and with all our might. Because the Lord our God is Qanna, the God who's jealous for us.